You're listening to How to 20-something, the only podcast that helps both men and women navigate their 20s and learn how to adult across all aspects of their lives. We're going to be focusing on career, relationships, finances, fitness, nutrition, and all of the common challenges and obstacles a typical 20-something will face in this post-college life and what to do about it. I'm your host, Just Diamond, and I am the CEO and founder of Just Diamond Coaching, where I help young professionals get their shit together, gain their confidence, and own their life. No one prepares you for this adulting world, so allow me to help you feel like you are no longer a chicken running around with its head cut off, and that you actually know what the hell is going on and what your next step to take is. Welcome to How to 20-something. Welcome back to another episode of How to 20-something, and boy, oh boy, am I excited for you guys to hear this one. If you're part of the population, which is basically most of you listening, who looks at their wardrobe when it's time to go out and be social and think, I have nothing to wear, or if you are someone like myself who has the same 4 outfits that you keep cycling through, then keep listening because this episode is for you. By the end of this episode, that will no longer be a problem as you will officially know what it means to wear your closet and how to make that possible. And wearing your closet, albeit uncomfortable at first, is so important when it comes to your confidence, as our guest will soon exemplify from her own personal experiences. But it's also one of the 3 tips I provide in my 3 ways to walk into any room with confidence free download. So if you're curious about the other 2 tips and tricks that helps you own your own presence when walking into a new environment, then go to the show notes or to justdiamondcoaching.com/confidence so you can have this gift sent directly to your inbox. And actually, in that tip, I say that you need to wear what you're comfortable in, and it's okay to outfit repeat as long as it's clean. But once I met Sam and she introduced me to this concept of wearing my closet and even picked an outfit out for me to wear that I certainly was not comfortable in, I learned that sometimes you do need to branch out and wear something out of your norm. You bought it for a reason, so go put it to use. And this is exactly what Sam is here to explain to all of you listening. Which, speaking of, I'm going to introduce her to the show so she can enlighten you to your own inner confidence and how your wardrobe plays a major role in how you represent yourself. So, Sam Swann is a young business professional who enjoys living in the moment and encouraging others to do the same. She balances her 9-to-5 corporate job with expressing her personality in everything she does, or in other words, being her authentic self. In her free time, she loves relaxing at the park, hanging out with her cat Midnight, and drinking wine. Hi, Sam. Welcome to How to 20-something.
Hi, Jess. Thanks for having me on the show. I'm super excited today.
I'm excited for you to be here. So, Sam, can you start with defining what it means to wear your closet?
Yeah, Jess, it's honestly like self-explanatory. It means to wear your closet, but when I say that, I mean to wear your entire closet, not just the 10 outfits you gravitate towards or your comfort zone for that day. It's really pushing yourself to say like, hey, there's that one shirt that I bought at Express a few months ago and I've never worn it. I'm going to wear it today just because I'm going to the grocery store, right? Getting out of that mindset of you need a special occasion to wear certain things. Today's a special occasion, right? So when you go into your closet, picking things that you would not normally pick, but at the same time where you feel confident in what you're wearing, right? So wearing your closet just simply means that, like going into your closet in the morning and saying, who do I want to be today? Who do I want to dress like, right? Not dressing for your mood, but dressing for your day. So when you go into your closet, you're saying like, I really want to be the Pilates girl. So you pick an outfit that represents a Pilates girl, even if you're not used to wearing it, right? The confidence will come once you put the outfit on. So really encourage my friends and anyone I know to like wear every piece of outfit in their closet for sure.
Yeah, and I do not wear my closet a lot. Actually, up until you coming over to my apartment and helping me wear my closet, I definitely gravitated towards workout clothes because that's what I wear for my career. I'm not going to go sit in jeans at a gym or sit in jeans when I'm on my couch with a client call, but it has shifted the way I go to brunch when I went to brunch with you over the weekend. It has shifted the way I go grocery shopping or go to book club. Like, it's different things where I would have normally just been like, oh, I'm in leggings. Like, it's fine because I'm comfortable in this. It's almost challenging my comfort zone in a very healthy way that also allows me to express more of myself than what a majority of the people see, which is even how I'm dressed right now, of in gym clothes.
Yeah, no, definitely. And don't feel alone. I feel like 95% of the human population's in that mindset because COVID happened, right? And we weren't leaving the house. So what do you gravitate towards when you're at home? Sweatpants, sweatshirt. And I do the same. Don't get me wrong. I love a good sweatpants, hair tied up. We're not leaving the house. But when you're in those clothes, how do you feel? You feel very relaxed. You feel very sedated, just kind of like in this very low energy environment. But when you take effort and put on a nice leather skirt, or you take time and put on a nice floral dress, or you put on the heels instead of the tennis shoes, you're obviously giving more energy to yourself. You're pouring into yourself because it's your outfit and what you're wearing. And it does, just be honest, your outfit matters. It's part of your personality. It's how you show up and what people that's how they build their first impressions on you, right? With how you look. So with that, when you give that extra energy to yourself to put those other things on, you're obviously putting yourself into a different mood and a different environment. So of course there's days when I walk out the house and go to the grocery store in sweatpants and a sweatshirt, but at the same time, like when I'm intentionally having a day, like I'm intentionally going out to run errands, or I'm intentionally going to a meeting or going into the office and things like that, I'm gravitating towards an outfit where I feel confident and I have that energy. It's the reason why I don't have to wake up in the morning and grab a cup of coffee, because I'm excited about what I wear. I know when I look in the mirror, I look good. And I know when I look good, I feel good. And when I feel good, I do good. So if I'm already putting that mindset on in the morning, when I put on like this red blouse I have on today, right? It's very vibrant. It catches your eye. One, I'm going to be attracting more attention, more eyes, because it's very vibrant. It definitely stands out from your normal neutral colors of black and gray. But then also, like, when I'm walking through and people say like, wow, Sam, that's a really nice shirt. Like, obviously that's pouring into me. So it's allowing you to not, go through life unseen. You're going to be seen by people, but then also be open to having more conversation and meeting people. I feel like a lot of people I talk to are like, wow, Sam, I feel like I go through life and no one says hi to me, right? But what if you put on a yellow shirt instead of a black shirt? What if you play with them and put on this light blue shirt instead of a dark gray shirt? What if you decided that you're going to wear like a 1-inch heel instead of your purple Crocs you may have in your closet? These are the things that allow you to open yourself up to, more relationships, more opportunities, and just be seen by more things in life. So that's, again, why I say wear your closet, because you never know what will happen from you wearing it.
I feel called out with my purple Crocs, but I will say I attract attention with purple Crocs. So they are a good thing.
Mm-hmm. No. And that's a great tie-in. Like, that's great. Purple Crocs are okay. So it's past. I know some people will probably be like, I need to go spend $1 million and get Prada and Gucci. You don't. I am a Target girly, an Express girly, a Goodwill girly. Like, I love a good sale. So you don't need to go spend millions of dollars to look good. All you have to do is find clothes that fit you in your current season, because we're always evolving. So there's no reason in waiting until you hit that goal weight or hit that, body type that you're looking for. Just go find affordable clothes that fit you now, because I promise you, when you put those clothes on and you're like, wow, I look really good in this shirt with the current size I am, you will start to feel that self-confidence seep through. And the more I know the first couple times I did it, I felt uncomfortable. I was just like, why am I putting on these jeans? I never wear jeans. But the more I did it, it became my new norm. I believe people will say it takes 21 days to set a new habit. I'm not a habit girly. This, like, I struggle with establishing new habits. But if you just take the next month and say, twice out of this week, I'm going to intentionally pick out my outfits. I'm going to intentionally try to wear everything in my closet, and the things I don't wear, I'm going to donate to someone in need. I promise you'll start to gravitate more towards picking clothes that you feel confident in, that you feel secure in, but then also where your personality starts to shine through your outfits, because that's the intention. And there's so many personalities to choose from, and you could also create a new personality. There's nothing saying you have to fit something that already exists in the market, just finding things that make you feel comfortable, for sure.
Yeah, I think part of this whole breaking your own comfort barrier stems from your friend group as well. And I think a lot of us, women in particular, this episode is definitely curated more towards women. Men can have their styles, but I think it's a joke that they have 5 colors, the same shirt, just different variations of it. But with women, we fall into this habit of asking our friends, what are you wearing tonight? Because you don't want to stand out. You don't want to dress inappropriate for the occasion at hand. And I think that's a shift I've noticed in myself since becoming friends with you, is I don't necessarily ask that question with, I need help with what I should wear. I ask it more so like, I just want to know what you're wearing, but I'm going to wear what I want to wear for this event.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I value those questions, right? And I try to give them back the most accurate answer I can. But unfortunately, there are times when I start to put that outfit on and I'm like, I don't like this. I don't feel comfortable. I have like body image dysmorphia, and I think a lot of people struggle with that. So with that, I think a few things with that. One, we don't dress for other people. We dress for ourselves. You don't dress for your girlfriends. You dress for yourself. Because at the end of the day, your friends want you to feel comfortable, right? So if you feel most comfortable in wearing cute sweatpants and a crop top, well, sweetie, you go to dinner in sweatpants and a crop top. And if they're your true friends, they won't be bothered, right? They are bothered, you should probably think about finding new friends. And I'm happy to be your friend, so reach out to me. Definitely happy to always have new friends in my life. But with that, I say find the outfit that fits the environment, because probably when you were shopping, you found like cute outfits. Like if I was going to a nice dinner, this is what I would wear, right? Everyone has that, if I'm going to celebrate a friend, I'm going to wear this. Then you will intentionally say, I'm going to wear that. That's what I'm wearing. But you choose what, works best for you. And you show up in that outfit, right? Because of course you don't want to wear something where you feel super uncomfortable. I've definitely done it where I've worn like heels that are too high or things that are too loose. And I just felt uncomfortable the entire night. Or like there's certain material that really makes me sweat, and I stay away from those outfits. And I'll realize I'll put it on and I'll be like, why am I sweating right now? This is absolutely ridiculous, right? So you know your body best. So when getting dressed, even if your friends are asking or your boss is asking or your mom or, anything, always, always, always dress for yourself. And when you're shopping, that's why it's intentional that you try everything on to see if it's a good fit. I know not everyone feels comfortable trying on things in the store, and I get that. Use the return policies at stores, okay? Literally use them. That's what they're intended for. If you take something home, well, always ask before you buy something, what's their return policy? Because some places you can't return. And that place, you can either try in the store. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't shop at that store. Just leave. Like put it down. Be like, hey, since I can't try this on in my home, I'm just not going to shop here. And that's okay. There's tons of stores out there, tons of boutiques online that have great exchange policies. But try it on. If you get home and you're like, I don't like this, or you're in the store and you're like, I don't like this, you like it the most when you're buying it. It's not when it gets home and sits in your closet. So if you put something on and all your girlfriends are like, wow, Jess, that looks amazing, but you feel seriously uncomfortable, take it off immediately. Like, just be like, I personally don't wear florals. I will break out in hives. I tell all my girlfriends this. I will not wear it. So as much as they tell me, Sam, you look amazing in that floral shirt or that floral dress, no, I don't. No, I don't. So it takes for me to be self-aware of that by going and just trying on things and seeing. But then also at the same time, just being self-aware and saying like, no, that's a strong line. Like, I will not do this. So I hope that answers your question, Jess, in regards to, just how do you combat your friends asking you like, what are you wearing this evening? And then feeling that anxious anxiety of really, what am I wearing? You're going to wear what you're most comfortable in that evening. And I would say, don't take too much pressure into yourself or put too much pressure on yourself to lean into like, it has to be formal dress or it has to be business casual or it's casual, right? That is just such a wide category For business casual, I have made ripped jeans, a silk satin shirt, and heels work as business casual. Okay. And people are like, ripped jeans are not business casual, but they actually are. It's very casual. It falls into the jean category. I'm not talking about super destroyed where my thigh is all the way out of my jeans, but a small, like little hole by your knee is not going to bother anyone. So there's lots of ranges, and just use Pinterest to look up what these influencers are putting out there, because they get paid. This is their job to build outfits for you. So it's not really this huge leap for you to have to find things. It's just about exploring what's already out there.
Yeah, and I think it's also to say that it's not that you shouldn't ask your friends for their opinion either. Like if you're unsure of an outfit, let's say you are stepping out of your comfort zone, you're like your brain is going to talk to you and be like, "Whoa, you look terrible. Do not wear that." When in reality, you probably don't look terrible. You probably look great. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. Send a picture to your friends. That's what they're there for. Be like, what does this look like? Is this a good outfit or is this a better option? And let them help you pick, but then still go with the outfit. Like you pulled it out of your closet, you put it on, you originally bought it for a reason. It's your brain. Your brain likes to mess with you, and know that that is a very real, very common experience for you to have. And that's what girlfriends are for.
Exactly. And I also would challenge the idea of men only have 5 outfits that they rotate. I encourage all my guy friends to step outside their comfort zone and buy new colors as well, because I don't feel like the male species is lost. I just feel like they don't know what they don't know, right? So, being friends with Sam doesn't matter your sex or your age. I'm going to encourage you to step out your comfort zone and find an outfit that makes you stand out, because I am confident when people feel like they look good, they do good. And I want all of my friends, everyone I'm around, to feel good and look good. So I encourage my guy friends that are listening to this series and this podcast, buy a purple shirt, buy a pink shirt, do something outside your comfort zone, because the worst case that could happen is you don't like it, and then you don't have to do it. And then you can donate that shirt or return it, because we use return policies here. Top retailers I shop at is Target and Express. Express return in 30 days, whether you buy it online or you buy it in store. Target for their clothes is a year that you can return things. So again, definitely encourage you to just try it. If you don't like it, return it. Try something else. But staying stagnant and staying in your comfort zone, it only hurts you, unfortunately. So definitely take the step and the leap to like stand out from others for sure.
Yeah. Can you talk about your own experience with wearing your closet? So, like, how has this shift in how you approach your wardrobe or approach shopping just around clothes helped transform your own confidence and your own mindset?
Yeah, that's a pretty loaded question, and I know we don't have all day to be on this podcast, so I'll try to make it short and simple, but also be in depth, because I do feel like sharing my own life experiences has impacted others to do the same. So with that, I didn't start. This hasn't been my life forever. I honestly didn't start wearing my closet fully until about a year and a half ago, when I met a specific girlfriend who encouraged me to add more color to my life. Prior to that, I was already leaning into the fact that I wanted a new version of Sam. I think everyone gets to the point in your life where you're like, I want a new version of me. I hate this current version. And I was already doing the self work with like figuring out my mental health and my emotional health, and just, talking through things. But the next thing to work on was my appearance. Like, okay, I can do all this stuff internally, but if I don't show it externally, like, is it beneficial, right? So with that, I just started going in my closet and be like, would the version of myself that I'm trying to achieve, the goal version of me, does she wear these items? Who is that woman? Does she, wear skinny jeans, or does she wear flare jeans? Is she a businesswoman who only wears blazers all the time? Or is she a girly where she wears cocktail dresses? Who is this person that I am hoping to become one day? Doesn't have to be exact design, just intentionally thinking about the person that I want to become. Who is that person? Because I have to show up as that person before I become that person. It's kind of like, I don't know, the pro to imposter syndrome. I am going to fake it until I make it. If I show up every day looking like the person that I'm trying to achieve, then eventually I'll become that person, and it's going to happen without me knowing it. Just one day I'm going to wake up and be like, this is my new norm. This is who I am, right? So I personally intentionally sat down and journaled, like, who is that successful person? Of course, that doesn't just tie into her outfits and ties into her activities, but with outfits, she has, a wide range of clothes and options to choose from. She has everything from flip-flops to high heels, and then everything from workout wear to being the CEO of a company. She has everything far in between, a wide range of colors as well. Of course, like financially, I could not just go out and buy all these things at one time. So it was like picking slow things. Like, okay, I'm just casually thrifting today. Oh, wow, there's this nice shirt. Let me just try it on to see what it feels like. Oh, wow, I like this shirt. It's only $10. Okay, at home, I know I have this pair of jeans that I think will pair well with this. Let me buy this one token, this one shirt that's $10, and then go home and see how I can, use it with things that are already in my closet. So I slowly started to do that, where I would just pick up like random things while I was out, bring it home, pair it with other things. Just having literally like I was a little girl again, like having like a dress up session in my house where I have a mirror and I'm just trying on different things. I'm like, wow, that's a cute outfit. Wow, that's a cute outfit. And for a little while, I had to take pictures of the outfit and put it on my phone. So I'd be like, okay, that's how I style that. Because what sucks is, you're getting ready for an event with a girlfriend to go out and you're like, what am I going to wear? Wait, I have a whole album of different photos that I can choose from. So I did that for a little bit just so I could like remember the way I was styling outfits, because I'm not like a fashion designer. So I'm just out here trying things. But then the more I did it, the more compliments I got. The more people were actually like, wow, I really like your outfit. And I was like, wow, okay, cool. That's awesome. It just made me want to do it more. And then on top of that, I just felt better. I felt better than just waking up, throwing on leggings and sweatshirt, because in college, all I wore were leggings, random sweatshirt, and tennis shoes. That's it. I never even thought to accessorize and add earrings. I never thought to add like belts to my outfit or try different colors. I was a very neutral girly, and you can still be a neutral person. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with neutrals, but when you start to incorporate color slowly but surely into your wardrobe, there is an enhancement, because again, like it plays off of the sun and like what people see, and people are attracted to color. They just are, like we all are. That's why stoplights are red and green and yellow. This is why, the sky is light blue. This is the reason why people pay attention to the flowers blooming in spring. Like, as humans, we like color. So if you're wanting to be more open, if you're going on a first date or you're in an environment like maybe a social event where you're going to a networking event, just putting on like a bright color that stands out from everyone else that's wearing black, whites, and neutrals in the room, and then just come back and let me know how that impacted, because those are the things that helped me get to where I am today.
I love all of that. I especially love, I want to reiterate it to remind the audience listening, the taking pictures of the outfits that you create so that you have a bank, and just adding in color, like why you should have color in your wardrobe, because as humans we're naturally attracted to different colors. So that was all just so amazing. I loved it all. I want to ask, for someone who doesn't know style and is like very insecure about their own style, how can someone start adding in those new clothes piece by piece without gravitating to their normal way of buying clothes? Like, I know I gravitate towards the things that I know already work rather than wanting to branch out with something new. So how can we start to make that bridge into redefining your personal style?
Yeah, that's a really good question. How do you get started? Like, personally, take inventory of your closet, open your closet, pull out every single thing in your closet and take inventory of what's in there, and see if there's anything in your wardrobe that you've just been holding off. You just been like, not today. I'm waiting for the special moment. I am saving that for a trip that I haven't even planned yet. Maybe one day, the one day outfits. Take the one day outfits and make them now outfits. I'm personally, in my journey, I could personally go to Trader Joe's in a ball gown and I feel uncomfortable for 5 seconds. And then I'd be like, nope, I love it here. Like when else are we going to wear this ball gown, right? But I bought this outfit for me to wear it. I was super excited about it, whether it's a mini skirt or it's a tank top or it's shorts, whatever it is. I bought this for a reason. Why have I not worn it? Typically when my girlfriends, go through their closet and they take inventory of things, they're like, wow, I totally forgot about this. Or I just never had the correct top to wear that. Just take that item and then start to figure out how you can pair it with things that are already in your closet. I'm confident that there's something in your closet you can slowly build around it. If it's like a pair of shorts and you're like, I don't have the shirt for it, that's a small investment. Maybe it goes with a nice white cream tank top that you can get off Amazon for $10. It could be a small fix. It doesn't have to be this huge overhaul. But the more you start to wear everything in your closet, you'll get rid of the things you don't wear. If you take inventory of your closet and those things no longer fit and you're like, wait, that's no longer my style. I bought that and now I'm a totally different person. You'll get rid of it and make room for something new. So few things. One, take inventory of your closet. See what you've been holding out. If there's anything you've been holding out, try to build an outfit around that and the lowest cost possible. If you take inventory of your closet and you realize most of the stuff you bought that you haven't worn and it just doesn't fit or it's no longer your style, donate it. There's so many great organizations that you can donate to, whether it's a women's shelter or it's Goodwill or it's Salvation Army, or even someone you just know locally. I have so many girlfriends that give me clothes just because, Sam, you're this size and I'm not that size, right? And I want to give this to you. So just giving back anytime we can. But then also if you do end up going thrifting or going to a local shop or anything, just look for a placement item. Okay. I donated these shorts. I'm just going to buy one piece of shorts. I would love to say that everyone on this podcast today will get a $500 gift card, but unfortunately I don't work for any organizations like that where I can give that out. But I start small. It doesn't have to be this huge overtaking. It doesn't have to be rip everything out of your closet and throw it out and start fresh day. If you want to do that, I mean, that's aggressive, but it's your life. But for everyone else who's just like, I just want to ease into it slowly, take inventory and then go from there.
Yeah, it's like a habit. One shirt at a time or one outfit at a time and not everything all at once. See what you are liking, see what you're molding into, what you're getting compliments on, which actually on that topic, want to talk about repeating outfits. Because I know that there's a running joke of, oh, if I didn't take a picture in this outfit, that means I can wear it again. How do you approach wearing your closet with repeating outfits? Like, where is it okay? Is it always okay? Is it like, hey, you've worn the same thing 3 times in a row, maybe let's change it up a little bit? But where's outfit repeating fit in with wearing your closet?
Yeah, outfit repeating definitely exists just because none of us are rich millionaires. If you are, I love that for you. Get a new outfit every day. But for the normal, everyday goers like myself, outfit repeating is okay. It just depends on what are you repeating it for. If you're always going to girlfriends or to get drinks with girlfriends or brunch in the same outfit, why are you always gravitating towards that same outfit? I know that it might feel comfortable to wear that one dress, but have you ever tried putting on shorts and a tank top with it? Maybe instead of wearing shorts and a tank top, maybe you put on a long floral dress that goes down to the floor. It's okay to outfit repeat. I just would say caution around doing it every single week. I feel like that's too much. You shouldn't be wearing the same outfit, that you wore on Tuesday, the next Tuesday. So, but then I get that not that many people have the luxury of having large closets. So switch up your outfits as you are able to. Maybe there's an additional accessory you can add to it. Maybe, when you wore that white tank top, you paired it with black jeans, which is super cute. But have you ever thought about adding a gold necklace to it? Or you put on a blazer over it. Instead of wearing flip-flops, you put on loafers. You could definitely elevate an outfit. I've definitely outfit repeated, but changed the shoe and the accessory, and it changes the whole outfit. When it's winter, I honestly hate the winter months because it's cold, but it honestly works best for my outfits because I can layer. So when in the summer, I'll throw on a tank top and jeans and heels and be good to go. But in the winter, I can throw on more things. I can throw on my leather jacket over that, and then plus gloves, and then now a little hat. And it's a whole different outfit than it ever could be in the summer. So layers are definitely your friend. You can either layer in the summer, but you might layer with jewelry, stack your rings on your hand or your bracelets. Also, just venturing out with shoes. I love being a girl because we have more shoe options than guys will ever have. And I just think that's because we're the faves. But for the guys, instead of just wearing sneakers all the time, you can get a nice pair of loafers, or even a brand I really adore is Kohan. They have it for male and female. Great, comfortable walking shoes. Just another selection that you can wear if you're not thinking of, I need to wear like my suede loafers that I only wear to weddings. So definitely, I would just say take time to research of what's out there, because I think a lot of times people outfit repeat because they don't know different styles. And I think that's the cool thing of we continue to evolve as a human race. New creators are always hitting the market. So there's new style out there that you might actually resonate well with, but you don't know about it yet. So one thing I personally do is I have Pinterest boards, and anytime I see something as I'm scrolling and I like it, I go ahead and pin it. And anytime I'm like, wow, I inventoried my closet, for this season, I don't have anything, I go to that board and I might start to buy things from these creators that I follow. So lots of different options that you can choose from. But outfit repeating, I would actually try to find the why and why you're outfit repeating. If it's because you don't have that many options, that makes sense. Yes, please wear your closet. No one's saying like go into debt to have new things in your closet. But if you're outfit repeating because you just don't know what's out there, maybe doing more research to find different options and ways you can like spaz up your wardrobe. But yeah, if you're washing your clothes, you're fine. Wear the clothes that you have.
I always think of the soundbite, but from the Lizzie McGuire movie of, Lizzie McGuire, you're an outfit repeater. It's like, I may be an outfit repeater, but you're an outfit rememberer. That's just what goes into my head. But I'll be the first one to admit I am closed-minded around styles. Part of it is I get overwhelmed when shopping. There's so many options that I'm like, I don't know what to pick. Or if the store is very cluttered, I'm overwhelmed and I'm overstimulated. I have a very low attention span or even low tolerance for shopping. So that makes it a lot more difficult. And I'm also someone that doesn't love shopping online because I want to try it on before I put it on my credit card, even though it's easy to return. So how can someone who's like me start to branch out when shopping is a very overwhelming, tedious, exhausting task, but we also know it's important?
Yeah, no, definitely. Shopping is very exhausting. I feel like it's an all-day event. It doesn't matter who you are. Just some people enjoy it being an all-day event, and some people are like, I'm just going to go home. I have sweatpants in the closet, right? I would say for this, work smarter, not harder. And with that, follow influencers who you resonate well with, who you're like, when I look at myself, this is someone that I see similar. Not one-to-one, not talking about comparison, just someone you admire, somewhere you're like, wow, I admire their style, follow. And if they do anything like outfit boards, or they have the click to know, like they have direct links to their outfits, well, you don't have to do the shopping. They're going to do it for you. Like, it's okay to steal outfits from people on the internet that you do not know, because the likelihood of you guys wearing that same outfit at the same time is so small. You should just do it. I personally follow influencers that I love and adore. They're not always the same size as me. I just admire them. And when they have a nice outfit and I'm looking for something new to add to my wardrobe, I shop on their influencer links, and then it's quicker. I read the reviews on, of course, like how it's sized and how it's fit, but then I'll just go ahead and buy it. But if I want to try something on, most of those influencers shop with brands that have still brick and mortars. So you can also just, only shop their brick and mortar links. Like, I want to go into Zara and try it on, and that's okay. I would just say work smarter, not harder. There's people out here that this is their whole career. This is what gives them passion and joy. And if they enjoy doing it, then do it. Also, if you would like to hire a personal stylist to do the shopping for you and they bring you options, That's another thing you can do. But then also looking into different brands who allow you to try before you buy. Amazon Prime actually has this, and they've stolen it from a few brands that are out there where they'll ship it to you, you try it on. If you don't like it, you send it back, but you haven't bought it. They're just kind of like, hey, we don't have a dressing room, so here you go in the comfort of your home. Using options like that, I feel like could definitely help with getting out of your comfort zone, even if it's overwhelming at first.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. It's something I need to pay more attention to. Like, I always think it's the TikTok shop is a scam, or just like, oh, they're just trying to sell me something. I'm going to keep scrolling. But maybe now I will take a step back and be like, wait, do I like this style? Do I, and start paying attention to people's styles, because that's something I don't typically do unless it's making a statement. It is standing out. Like, your style does stand out. So I do take notice. But it is hard. I know I'm not alone when I feel like shopping is a chore. So it's why we're having this conversation, and why it's important to wear your closet and change it up and go through and clear out last season things, but not necessarily in like they're not trending anymore, but more so on the side of you don't like the way they look on you anymore. You haven't worn it for that entire season. You're probably not going to wear it next season either.
Exactly. That's exactly right, Jess. And it's also just don't put it on the back burner. Don't it's definitely a priority as is like cleaning out your fridge, right? I hope you do that on a ongoing basis to clean out your fridge and make sure you don't have moldy food on there. So it's the same thing. I personally check my closet once a season. So fall, spring, summer, and winter, I just go in my closet because of course I'm prepping for that season. Like, are my jackets out? Do those sweaters still fit? The shorts I wore last year, like I know I gained weight. Do I need to like, get more, or am I doing something different? Like just constantly be aware what's in your closet. One, so you make sure that you didn't just lose a sock in the dryer, but also so you already have an idea of what your outfits are. Like I know what my summer wardrobe closet looks like. So I already have like go-to ideas in my head. And simpler the better. Don't overestimate this. I think as females, we have the easiest way of just simplifying our outfits is just by throwing on a dress. Very simple. Or throwing on a jumpsuit or a romper, right? It's a one piece ensemble. You throw it on. Oh, wow, you look amazing, girl. Throw on some heels, walk out the door, grab a bag, you're good to go. We don't have to think always like shirt, pants, sock. We have the opportunity to like switch it up and just go. And that's a perk. So sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm going with the girls. I'm going to wear this pink jumpsuit. And then that's it. That's the only thing I have to think about. I don't need to think about like, the stress of what shirt is going to go with those pants. Does that go with the shoes? It's one thing, one accessory, I'm out the door. So simplifying my life and not overthinking it.
So, off the record, you and I talked about how you got to where you are today in terms of your style when you started this whole rebranding of who Sam is and who you want Sam to be. Can you talk about the transition from like the neutrals to the colors, like how someone can get started from that side of things rather than getting started, which was a great piece of advice, of getting started by going thrifting and being like, I like this shirt. So kind of more so from the blanket foundational sense of adding in accessories before going into the colors and the patterns and the more bold pieces.
Yes. I could definitely talk about how I transitioned from like having my neutral, like, okay, I have my basics. Now that I have my basics, how do I enhance and take it to the next level? Right. I honestly was just influenced, right? Like I was aware of what my foundational style was, but now I'm open to adding sparkly new things. So I actually just became really close to a girlfriend who I admired her style. And when we started hanging out and going out, of course, she was like, Sam, why are you always wearing neutrals? Add color to your life. So I was influenced, as we all are, right? And who you're around influences who you are. That's just the way it is. So there's something to be said about being around people. Like you said, like you admire my style, right? I'm not saying that's why we're friends, but you're around me and you admire my style. So you talk to me about like, hey, Sam, like I love that shirt you're wearing or that jumpsuit you're wearing. Where did you get it from? Ask your friends, if you see them with something nice on, ask them where they got it from, especially as you now have an eye or aware. Like when you actually intentionally say, I'm going to work on myself and I'm going to intentionally add color to my life, you'll start paying attention to who's wearing color around you because you're obviously doing research unintentionally, but you're doing it. So if you're on the train and you see someone with a nice yellow shirt on, it might even be a man, feel confident to walk up to them and say, hey, I just want to let you know I love your shirt and looks amazing. If they're receptive to that feedback, your follow-up question be like, I'm just wondering, where did you get it from? And they'll be more than happy to tell you. And then if that's something you like, then try to go find that link. They might not give you a direct link to it, but they say, hey, I got it from, TJ Maxx. That might be a little struggle to find it because each TJ Maxx inventory is different, but you can at least now know, let me go to TJ Maxx and see what they have and see if they have something similar in stock. You might not get the one-for-one asset, but now you have a baseline of where you can at least start to explore to look for it. And you have to find your style. Because when I say color it's a broad topic, right? Like I'm wearing a red shirt right now, but my red shirt could not be this bold. It might just be like red stripes. It might be red polka dots. It might just have like a little red dot on it. And that still counts as adding color. It doesn't have to be too much. It doesn't have to be, real obvious, but just specks of color definitely make you pop and stand out because that's what you're looking for at the end of the day. It's just that extra pop. Maybe, you don't like putting color in your actual clothes. Maybe you really are a neutral person. That's fine. But you can add like gold jewelry or, a nice bracelet or a wristlet that has color in it. Just so many options. I would just say wear the rainbow because at the end of the day, someone's going to stop you and say, hey, where did you get that from? Because it caught my eye. You're just playing with people's mind and attention. And I love doing that. I really do love when people stare at me. But then I know some people don't love attention. So that's why I say you have to find what works best for you. Because while I wouldn't mind 50 people staring at me and saying, wow, she looks amazing, other people might feel really self-conscious with that. So if you're one of those people that's self-conscious, like that's okay. Maybe your pop of color is you have a gold bracelet that you wear. Or you went and bought colorful socks and you love for the colorful socks to show when you wear a certain pair of sneakers. Just pecs. And then you'll slowly start to evolve and find your own style.
I think you bring up a good point, and it was something I wanted to talk to you about as well, of the people that don't want to be noticed. And I had this conversation with a friend a couple of days ago where she specifically said she changed her style to help her blend in. So what happens with that person? They don't want what they wear to be a conversation starter. They don't want to turn heads. They want to fly under the radar, but knowing that it is still important for them to develop their own personal style and brand, maybe in a less obvious way. So is that where like the subtle little things happen, or is that the wear what you're comfortable in, wear something like, I'm gonna let you talk. So how would someone who just wants to blend in with everyone around them and not stand out or not be bold approach this wearing your closet mentality?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all the things that we talked about, right? It's still about being comfortable. It's still about finding the style that best represents your personality. So, I mean, things that make us blend in are neutrals for sure. So maybe instead of wearing like a bold yellow, you wear a light gray. You wear things that are very like soft tone, things that are not eye catching. It could be like a light gray, maybe browns are a thing. There's so many tones of browns. You have tan, you have sand, you have dark brown, just so many like neutral browns. I think when I actually look at a color palette, I'm just always shocked with how many tones of black and gray and browns they are. But then also navy blue is a neutral color. So I would say to those people, that is one, okay, it's your style. There is no right or wrong to this. There is no, great report card like, oh, you get an A++ for wearing that outfit today. No, it's one, you've taken inventory of your entire closet. You know what's in it. You feel comfortable with every single item in your closet. So any random Tuesday, you can go in your closet and say, I'm going to wear that today and feel okay with wearing it. And then it represents your personality to make you feel good. Because again, Jess, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good, which is the whole point in wearing your closet is at the end of the day, you should feel confident and good in what you're wearing. So you're not distracted by what you have on. You can go through your full day and not be thrown off by the fact my feet hurt. My head hurts. This shirt's too tight. I don't like the way these pants make my thighs look. Like, it's not meant to be a distraction. It's meant to help you have ease and peace with your appearance. So then you can go do what you actually are passionate about. It's the same thing as when you do your hair, or you wash your face, or you take a shower and you don't have body odor. It's meant to be an add-on, like to help you continue to focus on what you're going to do and not be a distraction. If you want your outfit to be a distraction, it can be. I do it sometimes because I just want to throw the world off because I think that's amazing. But really, it's just meant for you to be able to focus on your day and feel confident doing so.
And I think that goes back to that fine line of balance, of going from your comfort zone to something new. Like when the day you came over to my apartment and picked out the outfit for me to wear for us to go meet our other friends, I was so uncomfortable in that outfit. I don't like having to adjust my clothes. I did not want to wear that at all. I was like, I bought it and it just feels like it's a size too small and I don't want to wear it. And you were hyping me up and you're like, no, you look amazing. This outfit is amazing. You're going to wear it. End of the conversation. And going out, for the first time, probably in a really, really long time, if not ever, I don't remember the last time this happened, is I was getting constant compliments on my outfits. People were taking notice of it, not in a way of like, oh my God, what is she wearing? But you look so cute. Like, it was something so new that it was very uncomfortable. And I did have to adjust things. It was definitely like tight in areas that I'm like, I don't love this. But it was something new, and I think having that support system to hype you up when you are testing your own waters is really, really important. But it's a balance, and it is scary, and it is uncomfortable, and there's some things in life that you're going to need to do if you want to change what you're currently experiencing, and if it has to do with your style, with your wardrobe, then that's what that means. That's what that looks like, but know that it is a very normal experience to have.
Most definitely. But Jess, it goes back to what you were ultimately saying. It's change. It's different. Mm-hmm. It's new. It's outside the box. Of course you feel uncomfortable. You've never done it before, right? And that's okay. No one is watching you. Everyone is focused on themselves. No one is going to remember what you wore on the random Thursday to the local grocery store. No one is going to remember, oh, you wore this to the movie theater. No one's focused on you. They're only focused on themselves. I promise you this. And if you want to test this theory, you can. Ask people about things and then come back to see if they remember, because I promise you they can't remember. But with that, that's why it's so important to show up for yourself and find things that make you happy. Having a support system does matter. Let your friends, compliment you. Ask them for their opinions. When you go shopping, if you're like, hey, this is so new for me. I don't know what to buy, but I love your style. Would you come with me? Let them come with you. Let them help you pick out things that they think that they would wear, and then see if you would wear that as well. Take in as much insight as you can and make it your own. This is meant to be fun. It started out as I wanted to be a new version of Sam, and now my closet's my playground. I go in there and I pick out clothes, and I'm like, I'm going to wear that on the train today. And people are staring at me like, is she wearing a purple jumpsuit? I am. And it looks amazing. And they're asking me where I got it from. I got it from Express. And I'm making a small change in the world, because when you show up as your authentic self, you inspire the world. And at the end of the day, I think this is a small way we change the world, is by inspiring it every single day. Every single time I show up as my authentic self and I wear my closet and I'm like, I wear this because I look amazing, I'm probably inspiring another little girl to be like, I can't wait to be her when I grow up. Or another mom who's, rediscovering her body and is like, wow, I love her dress. I'm going to go ask her where she got that from. I come in contact with so many people just because I'm wearing my outfit and they look, Sam, you look amazing. And then some people don't like it, and that's okay. It's not their outfit, so they don't have to wear it. So again, it's free to mind your business. But if someone asks me like, hey, why are you wearing that outfit? Because it's Tuesday. I don't need a reason to wear it. Tuesday.
I will say being around you has made me more daring to step into the side of my closet that I usually ignore. So you're inspiring me. If it's not some other little girl, I know I want to be you when I grow up. So know that you're already making a change in one person, and now being on this podcast is why I wanted you to be a guest, so that you can inspire others as well, because you made such an impact in my life and what I wear on a regular basis. Like, wearing a freaking dress to lunch. I don't wear dresses. I don't wear skirts either. But I do now. I do because Sam has opened this door to curiosity for me and has allowed me the space to explore what my style is. And I know she is just going to hype me up whenever she sees me. And that's, you need a Sam in your life. You can't take mine. You might be able to take part of mine, but Sam's mine. But it is so important. It does change a lot of things. It changes how you feel about yourself, and it helps you dress up, and it's allowing you to embrace what you're wearing and who you are underneath those clothes as well.
Yes, most definitely, Jess. I'm so happy I inspired you. I mean, that's my goal every time I step out as who I am. That's the version of Sam I wanted to get to, was the Sam who's her authentic self, who inspires others to be the same. So that feels amazing that I've done that for you. Again, just warms my heart. I know that my contact information will be listed. So if you're listening to this podcast and you don't know how to get started, you're like, wow, Jess is hyping the Sam girl up. Like, who is this woman? Who is she? I really would love to chat with her and talk to her about how I can like apply these tips and tricks. Feel free to reach out to me. It's casual. We can drink tea on FaceTime and connect. I'm always happy to share my wisdoms, my thoughts, and personalize it to you. I know it's very hard to get started. I know it's very hard to take inventory of what you have and let certain things go, because you're like, wow, well, I really want to be that size. So first, like, I am on a weight gain journey. So of course I buy things bigger than my current size. And then I'm like, wow, like, I'm not that size, and it's just doing more harm for me. So I had to let those things go and find things that were my size and currently fit me now and grow with me as I grow on this journey. So it's not detrimental to my mental health. So I would encourage everyone to take inventory of what you have in your closet and not inflict harm on yourself. Get rid of the things that you're not wearing and make room for the things that will allow you to flourish as the current version you are. Because that's all we have right now. It's the present. We're here in the moment. And it's a great time to let yourself flourish like a butterfly.
Yeah, it's clothes that are meant to fit you, not the other way around. And I think you're wrapping up this episode so beautifully, just naturally. But are there any final words of advice or pieces of wisdom that you want to share with the 20-something listening in regards to them wearing their closets?
Yeah, Jess, that's a really good question to wrap it up, right? Like, if you can say very high level, what would you say to people? I would say two things. One, stop saving the clothes in your closet for a special occasion, especially if that special occasion isn't even here yet. It's one thing if you already have your wedding dress planned out. Yes, please keep that item. Like, that is meaningful to you. But to the random t-shirt, the random cocktail dress, the random trench coat, the fur boots, if you're not wearing it now, why are you keeping it? Why are you saving it? What are you saving it for? I'm even someone that's a trendsetter who would wear fur boots in the summertime, because I'm just like, wow, it goes with this outfit. Like, yes, I know it's hot outside, but this looks cute. And I make it look cute. I might put a little mini micro skirt on and be good to go, right? So with that, I would say stop saving your clothes for special occasion and wear them today. Even if where you wear it today, it's just a local bar that's in your neighborhood, or the grocery store, or you put on a cute dress to go to the park and just sit out with your dog, or read a book at a coffee shop, or just go to Target. Your life is a special occasion, so start showing up for it. The second thing is dress for who you want to be. The best way that you can break barriers and put yourself in rooms that you want to be in is showing up as the person that you want to be when you're in that room. I have walked myself into tons of rooms and connected with so many people just because I already showed up as the person that I wanted to be in that room as. So definitely just pick a style that works best for you. And it's okay if you don't like it, change it. If you try a style and you're like, hey, this is who I am in 2022 and now it's 2024 and I'm someone different, that's fine. Fashion designers teach us this all the time when they come out with new collections every spring, every summer, the fall collection, they're constantly reinventing their self. So reinvent yourself. Always feel like the sky is the limit. You can achieve anything. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or you're 65. You can always strive to be a different version of yourself. And anyone who's telling you that you can't be a different version of yourself, it's not feedback to you. It's their personal doubt in themselves. And do not allow someone else's self-doubt to define you. You know who you are. So step into who you are.
Love it. This was so amazing. Thank you so much, Sam, for coming on How to 20 Something. I know your information will be linked in the show notes, but where can people find you if they want to connect with you or even see your own style or see who you follow or anything of the sorts?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm definitely on Instagram. My username is pretty unique. You'll have to get to know me to ask me why my username is what it is, but it's Simba_blonde. So you can find me on Instagram. But if you aren't on Instagram, I guess I know lots of people aren't. I'm also on LinkedIn, and I'm always okay with chatting. Again, my whole mission in life is to show up as my authentic self. Doesn't matter what environment I am in. So I do take my authentic self to corporate America each and every day. I'm always shaking the rooms that I step into. So if you don't use Instagram and you still want to connect with me, you can find me on LinkedIn. My name is Samantha Swann. I don't believe it's hard to find me. But again, if you can get in contact with Jess, she's happy to share her Sam with you, even though she said that she wasn't on this call. She's happy to share me because sharing is caring, Jess. We are nice humans. So yes, please reach out. Do not hesitate. Don't even second guess it. Don't be like, I don't know her. I feel weird reaching out to her. No, it's just a chat. It's just a girl chat. I'm just a girl who likes to play in her closet like a Barbie. So let's play together. That is all.
All right. You guys, like I said, and like Sam said, it will be linked in the show notes. And yes, I will share my Sam with you. That's why I brought her on here, so that she could share her knowledge and her mind with the world. But this does conclude another episode of How to 20 Something. I want to thank you for tuning in each and every week. If you liked what you heard, please give this a good rating, share it with a friend or on social media, and tag me at coach.jessdiamond when you do. And as always, I can't wait to be in your headphones again next week with another brand new episode.